What color is that awful shirt you're wearing? What is that? What
Is that
what
a
is
ball?
were you doing crossing guard shit after school or what? What were you doing? What is that?
This is the of the three of us.
Lime? This is lime.
No, this is the second ugliest shirt on the screen right now. Yep, there it is. There's the ugliest one.
Are you sleepy?
The answer is yes. Hey, thank you, everybody. I don't think I thank you guys enough for joining us. Thank you for stopping by. Early Friday morning edition of Fade the Mahoney. As you can see, this way. EDonk is our only.
Here we can do like the that famous painting. You know, like where you.
Yep. David, Michelangelo's David, maybe.
Yes, that one.
Something like that.
I'll be David. I'll put my package out like this.
Okay. Daniel Negreanu style.
Yeah.
No Trevor today. Trevor is burning calories in Mexico, from what I've heard. So no Trevor today. We still have Jody's circuit pick, so we'll be okay there. Quick thank you to Jimmy Donuts for stopping by on Wednesday.
Yep.
Good episode. Added a few subscribers after that episode dropped. So nice job, Jimmy. Additional shout out to Smells. Do you remember Smells, EDonk?
I remember her, yes.
Yeah, she is burning up the charts in just what were the stats? In like a week, she was the third highest rated episode in just 7 days. Because I guess you probably turn this one off and go watch the Smells episode. That one's really good.
Special.
Yeah. Smells. We tussled a little on Thanksgiving morning. I don't know if you remember or not, but we had a little wager on that first game if you want to connect at some point. Also, shout out to Joe Stapleton. We had some Twitter back and forth yesterday. He has a podcast that maybe some people have heard of. It's called Poker in the Ears, I think is what it's called. And yep, he had John Hamm on his episode that dropped yesterday. John Hamm of Mad Men fame and a bunch of other things in the town, lots of different stuff. So I was talking to Miss Dawn, which is my wife, and I just showed her, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, so you had a guy on your show who actually gets good guests on his show?" So that's the level of respect that I get. She has listened to and watched the exact same amount of time of this show as you have put into the Major League Wiffle Ball, EDonk. So she doesn't have any idea what's going on here.
That's unfortunate. She should really take some time.
Mm-hmm. She probably watches about the same amount as you do, roughly. But you live it, right? You don't need to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like rewatching your life. I don't really want to rewatch my life. It's a train wreck.
All views count. I apologize. My voice is rough. I'm in pretty rough shape. Rather than watching the football game last night and paying attention to David Tuckman on Hustler Casino Live, I drove an hour south to watch opening night of Irving Berlin's Holiday Inn musical. So that's what I did last night.
Where did you go? Where was this at?
Oak Brook. You know, all the people watching this know where Oak Brook is. Shout out Drury Lane, put on a fine performance of Irving Berlin's Holiday Inn. And also special shout out to those people who love theater and want you to know they love the theater. They sit behind you and they laugh hysterically at even the zero jokes. They laugh hysterically and applaud and have comments. You people love the theater.
For the sake of whatever the fuck you went to, I hope you got laid.
I'm old, and we pulled in at like 11:30 last night, so that was a drawing dead situation there. But it's a lot of time left in life. All right, where am I next? I think Stapes. Oh, 4. The newly minted Fade the Mahoney presents circus style but better NFL picks contest. It was kind of a rough start for me. I'm a boomer. It took me a while to get everything going. In week 1, we got 13 people in. And again, I sort of half-assed everything. I've got a lot to do with the spreadsheet and stuff to figure it out. But I have, again, 13. So it's a nice little payday for whoever wins it. Any geniuses here take the Saints last night on their sheet? Anybody want to raise their hand, say they had the Saints? Yep. Obviously.
You know what? It's so fucked up because I had Dallas, and then fucking Tuckman put out some bullshit thing on Bet Rivers. Fucking clown.
I cannot believe you got it wrong. All right. So anyway,
well, yeah. I mean, there's multiple factors. A lot of Mahoney's in Slack were betting Dallas. Tuckman like New Orleans, and then I originally had Dallas, so I just figured fucking New Orleans was a lock, like a lock.
And if that guy throws 3 interceptions instead of 4, you probably win, right? But anyway, you lost.
Yeah, he's fucking awful.
I've got
one of the worst.
I got a solid list here of people who have committed to doing it in the future or are on the fence. So again, 13 this week. It's going to get a lot bigger. KingMaker is going to look at it. Roderick War just ran out of time. Spaceman, Sammy Sauer ran out of time. Spec Brad ran out of time. B-Funk doesn't like to gamble, I guess, anymore. Just some guy from San Diego. Hunter, Mike Trout ran out of time. Same thing with Chili. P-Man, if Trevor wasn't in Mexico burning all those calories, he probably would have been in it. But additionally, I've got David Tuckman has committed to joining at some point as well. K.L. Cleaton thought it was a cool idea. DGAF said he'd do it as long as someone would partner up with him. I guess he doesn't know how to use spreadsheets or whatever. And I can only just logically assume that Brad Owen wants to be in it. But, you know, we'll figure that out down the road. So any questions, you can hit up me. You'll figure out a way to get a hold of me if you want to get involved with this. It's going to be cool. Let's do our circa picks. Today was supposed to be short, EDonk. We've already gone longer than I wanted to go. Circa picks, you've got the first 2 picks. We went 3-2 last week. So out of a total of 60 points, we've got 30. So we've got exactly what you're supposed to have. Right in the middle of the coin flips. First pick, I think this is an Omar special, right? Jaguars at the Rams. The Jaguars are getting 13.
Yeah, this is a classic. Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to fade the Mahoney. And if you watched Wednesday's episode and you saw Omar
came in like a bolt of lightning, dropped a bomb on the Rams and was out. So we know that is definitely not sharp. All right. Your other game is.
Look, I'm getting a phone call from DR from the Northwest Burbs. I got to answer this. DR from the Northwest Burbs. We are live on Fade the Mahoney.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now.
Is that why Mike was short with me? I'm trying to find out. I'm on Slack, but I need like a link or something to connect to. I'm in there, but so where do I get the link to know what to connect to?
Smell style with inability to click on links. This is what we get from all of our guests. It smells juicy.
Is this are you related to Smells in some way?
Yes.
Okay, so you click the link and then I think you just
No, I've got no link.
You've got no link. I sent you the fucking link.
No, it didn't open. It doesn't open. I have Slack. I've got Slack on my phone. I've logged into Slack.
Okay, it's DGAF Slack group Slack, something like that. I'll send you a screenshot.
Thanks. Yeah, bye.
Fucking boomer.
That commercial was brought to you by both Slack and the DGAF community. and Smell's younger brother, DR from the Northwest Burbs. Your other pick was Chiefs and Broncos. Broncos are getting 9.5 in Kansas City. Real quick, what do you got?
We were going to take the Broncos. I think the Broncos are hot lately, and I don't think the Chiefs are not who we thought they were.
All right.
The Chiefs.
Okay. 2 picks from Trevor, which means they came from Jody's, which means there's a possibility they're going to win. Bucks are at the Falcons, and the Bucks are favored by 11.5 on the road. Trevor likes taking terrible teams, or Jody, I can't explain why, but she's got the Falcons. And then their other pick is Colts are favored by 10 on the road at the Texans, and she likes the Colts. No explanation. You guys have relegated me to 1 pick this week. Ravens and Steelers. Ravens are favored by 4.5. I'm taking the Steelers plus the 4.5, only because this game is always a 3-point game. So that's circa. This is the last week of the third quarter, so we can't do anything for the entire contest or for this particular quarter. So starting next week, EDonk, we're going to have to get locked. We're either going to have to go like 4-1 or 5-0 every week, or the opposite. If you go 1-4 or 1-5 every week, you win a booby prize. So that's that. All right.
Why don't we why don't we just hit up Tuckman and ask him for see if he wants a free roll to help.
All right. I'll see.
If we really want to try.
Mm-hmm.
Hit them up and say, hey, we'll give you a 10% free roll if you can help us out.
All right.
Be sharp.
I'll see what I can do. All right, we're gonna do a few picks here, and then we're gonna be out the door. But before we do the picks, EDonk, rumor has it you had the Thunder last night. Is that true?
It wasn't by choice.
Yeah, I had the Grizz. You had the Thunder, right?
Yeah, I booked a bet from a Mahoney. So
you were so excited. How did that one turn out? What was the spread?
I lost by a fucking million.
73. They lost by 73 points. All right.
73 they lost by. I saw they were down by 40, and I just didn't
152 to 79. It's pretty tough to do. They did not get doubled up, so they can hold their head high about that.
It's amazing. It's amazing because I would assume the over cash and one team at 79 points.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let's do some college football. You already released the big game tomorrow. You dropped a bomb on Georgia minus 6.5. I don't think I got a star value from you on that. How much did you like that one?
That's against Bama, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
4.
All right, and then there's a few other big games tomorrow. We're going to cover
because all the fucking college kids are betting Bama plus the points because it's Bama. They're getting fucking points. It's the first time they're getting points in fucking 12 years, right?
Yeah, I agree with that. We got a big game tonight. This one's right up your alley. I believe it's the Pac-12 championship game. It's a rematch from a couple weeks ago. Oregon versus Utah.
Oregon we went over this on Wednesday. Oregon.
Yep, Oregon. They're getting 2.5 points. That's tonight. So we get a big college football game tonight. Who do you like? Or more importantly, how much do you like Utah?
I love Utah, actually. I love everything about the state. It's beautiful. I like Mormons.
And they're not soft, right?
Mormons are not soft as shit.
All right. Is this a KL special?
Might as well be.
All right. 11.
I was gonna go 4.5 stars, but I think you might be right.
Okay. Utah. All right. Other game tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah.
Honestly, KL, if you can respond to this, in your humble opinion, do you think you can throw better than Trevor Simeon or Taysom Hill? Taysom Hill, not Trevor Simeon. Taysom Hill. I think you could.
These are
I
questions.
think you could be a better quarterback than that, Jamal. He threw 5 interceptions. I think you might throw 2.
Mhm. I'll tag KL and see what he has to say about this. Hopefully there's another episode next week. Next big game, this is the Big 12 championship game, I think. Baylor's at Oklahoma State, or Oklahoma State's listed as the home team, favored by 5.5, Oklahoma State. Their coach has that awesome long flowing hair.
Oklahoma State is playing who?
Baylor.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma State's going to bring it this week. We'll go for 3.5 stars with Oklahoma State.
Okay.
He's that guy. He went on a long rant with, at some point, and he was talking about his kid. They were calling out his kids, and he said,
I'm a man.
Said, I'm a man. Yeah,
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Yeah, that's fucking great. I love fucking coaches who defend their kids too. Like, fucking take me on. Take me on. I'm 40. I'm a man.
40 was a long time in my rearview mirror. All right. Last big game that I've got for us to pick for tomorrow night, Big Ten championship game, Iowa versus Michigan. Michigan's favored by 10.5. I think it's pretty solid locked in. If Michigan wins this, they actually make it to the playoff. So big game for them. Michigan minus 10.5. What do you got?
I think the way things have been going, I think Michigan just smashes the shit out of Iowa.
Okay.
Smashes them for 5 stars.
Okay. Do you like this better than Utah? Because if you like this one better, we can switch the stars around if you want.
Yes.
Okay. This is the KL special. Michigan, 11 stars. And we're going to switch Utah back to the 4.5 that you originally had in your brain. All right.
Michigan is back. It's back. Michigan football is back.
B-Funk and the Analytics Deep Dive channel. You know what to do. That's it right there. All right. Let's do, I was going to do 2 NBA games, but we're just going to do 1. We've already gone long. Do you want to do the game with the 2 excellent teams, or do you want to do the game with the LA tussle? It's you got either the Suns and Warriors rematch from a couple of days ago or the Clippers and Lakers. Which one you want to do?
Clippers.
Okay. The LeBron Jameses are favored by 1.5 against the Clippers tonight.
Clippers.
Okay.
Clippers. 3.5. Clippers.
3.5. Okay. That's what I got for the show today. EDonk might drop some college basketball or the like on Twitter. Maybe.
How great would it be if the Patriots won the Super Bowl this year?
How great? Why do you say that? Because I agree, but why do you say that?
I think, yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be a huge, I mean, the Patriots were like the team that Brady left. Brady wins the Super Bowl, and then now it's like no, fuck you, Brady. Like we're the fucking team. You left us. We had to regroup, and now we're back, and we're winning the Super Bowl. Like, I think it's a great fucking story.
I think that would be awesome as well. I bet on one team.
You have a future. You have a future. I could tell.
Preseason, one team I bet on to win the Super Bowl. Nice little ticket in my pocket, so it has no chance. While I agree it would be a cool story, I have the ticket in my pocket. It has no chance. So,
What are your odds?
35.
35 to 1. What can you get now?
That's a really good question. Let's see. Anytime that we can spend on here where I brag about the one good bet I make on the year, I'll go ahead and
16 or 18 to 1, something like that, maybe 16 to 1.
DraftKings, not a sponsor. 10 to 1. Patriots are 10 to 1.
Great bet by you, 35 to 1.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I recently did a matchup future with them with the Packers as well. That would be a nice little payday. So I definitely jinxed one or both of those teams. All right. That's it for Friday. Thanks for joining, everybody. We'll get this up early. And it appears DR from the Northwest Burbs has officially joined the community. Whether he actually can click on links or whatever, that'll be that. We'll be back on Monday with a recap, and I am positive I'm forgetting to say something because I am on no sleep. But have a good weekend, everybody. Good gambling, and hit me up about the picks contest. The thing's going to be huge. Say goodbye to the people, EDonk.
Huge.
Huge.